as a storm coming, I can feel it in my bones.
Most recently I'm from Montana, but I've been quite a number of places. I was a boat builder for a while, went to a wooden boat building school, did that for a bit, played quite a bit of music.
Honey, I just don't know.
I was a kind of a taxi driver for Amish people for a while, that was fun. I'm headed to Williston, North Dakota, the new American wasteland. I did some research, I was able to look up the sort of average wage that I found online was about $90,000 for an oil-related job. So I'm below that. I was really resistant to coming out here because what it's doing to the environment. I really hate it. But the ultimate decision for me was that they were going to stop doing it if I didn't show up. They were going to keep doing it. So I'm going to come out and get my money, and I'm going to leave.
Did you feel it in your bones?
Originally Southern California. Now I'm a Kalispell, Montana transplant. Living in Kalispell, I was unemployed for about the third time. Honestly, I was making about $35,000 a year, and I heard about all this big money. So I thought I could get a little piece of that pie, I suppose. I work 2 weeks out here, 100 hours, 100 hours a week. I go home for a week, paid. 2 weeks on, 1 week off. It's a boom town, it's crazy. You have thousands of guys making six-figure salaries in a small Midwest town. There you go. I've heard a couple locals, they said it's God's country and they think we're here to ruin it. I don't like seeing people do that, but I guess it comes with the territory. I think it would be hard for anybody. If it was my native land, I would be probably upset, but I try to be respectful.
Considering the unemployment rate is like 0.3%, and the guy that worked for one of the big oil companies said, if you got a pulse, I'll hire you, I decided to go. And then I heard McDonald's pays $15 an hour, so I was pretty confident I'll find some kind of work. So I slept in. Lucky for me, I got an Acura with a hatchback, so I could put the seats down. I learned to sleep cross-legged, and I did that for about 3 weeks. And then I got a job the first week I was in town running a CNC machine. I have declared myself a certified boomer. And that's just what's gonna happen.
I have hope again. I have a retirement account. I think I was starting to give up on the American dream, and now it's there for me again.
I mean, it's one thing to see somebody walking down the street and say, oh, there's a new person. But when they come up to me and say, Pastor, I've been sleeping in my car for 3 weeks, can you help? What am I going to do? Good luck. Hope it goes well. We'd like to get your name, phone number. I've got floor space. I mean, what does it cost me to put somebody on the floor? We've got cots, but I can't just ignore that, you know? Last night there were probably 7 people that arrived. Only one of them came indoors because he was from Ghana, had no vehicle. The other ones all had vehicles. And I said, could you sleep in your car? And they said, oh, that's great. We're glad just to have a place to sleep in our vehicle. Stallion, they said they need 2 cleaning ladies. My first reaction is always, oh Lord, not another one. And I said, but I want to tell you, you're a gift. You're a gift to Williston. You're a gift to us. It's good to have you here. Welcome. Hey, congratulations! He got a job at True Value today. What we do is, first of all, we do background checks here, okay? Not for the people in the parking lot, but for anybody who comes in the building, we ask for a driver's license. And so there's a lady who, we got a program, online program we bought. She runs the background check. We are trying deliberately to scale down the numbers. We've had as many as 56 people in the building. Or of course, if somebody comes with alcohol in their breath, I'll say, it's not gonna work. Or I'll often ask, how long have you been in town? And they might say, one guy said, 10 days. And I said, how many applications have you put in? And he said, 1. And I said, there's a problem here. He said, well, I don't know where to go. And I said, that's your problem. You've got to solve that one. I can't solve that for you. And I mean, I'll help people. I loan them my cars all the time. And I mean, sometimes we don't know where my car is because we've loaned multiple cars out. Who are you with there? Who's that?
I don't know. I just met him. I picked him up. Thomas.
There are some obvious things. Alcohol is one. You just don't let them in the building.
I've got a truck, but if you got room inside, I'd like to sleep inside tonight because I'm not sleeping in that truck for 2 nights.
Okay. Well, let me see what we can do, okay? New bike?
Yeah.
He's been here a week and he said, he gave himself this time frame. He's going to Sydney, he's going to fly home. He hadn't gotten anything. He just wasn't, he said, I'm homesick. I said, you got wife and kids? Yeah. What do you mean you're serious about the bike?
I'm going to give it to you because I'm going to fly out
No.
tomorrow.
Why?
I'll go back home.
Where's, and he said, it's not working. So, and he almost started to cry. And he said he's not been able to sleep in here. So he said, it's just time to go. So he's going to fly out of Sydney tomorrow. And I think he could have gotten a job. He looks like a good guy.
I'm waiting till the showers open up at the truck stop because there's 100 people there.
I mean, everything has changed. The traffic, that's the first thing. I think I really noticed it was the traffic was changing. Even before the guys arrived here, man, there's more traffic. And prices skyrocket. And just a sense of standing in line and just men everywhere. And all those changes became are very hard to deal with. And they're very, very frustrating. How long have you been in Williston?
A couple hours. I need
Okay.
a place to stay for a couple of days so I get a job if I could.
Okay. What's your background in terms of work history?
Truck driver.
Okay. You have CDL?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Who's saying they got new trucks? You got a clean record, driving record?
Never had a ticket in my life.
There's a sense of we're not in control of what's happening. And so it's just an overwhelming sense of nervousness.
All right, okay, I'll see you in the morning.
All right, thank you, Pastor.
It's hard to keep this in balance because I am a pastor and I do have a job. And this has a way of sort of encroaching on everything. And that's I've got to kind of contain it.
Is this guy in his car?
But it is hard when you see some of the new people gun their pickups and run the red lights and there's messiness in all of that too. Oh hey, good to see you again. Everybody's got issues. We all do. The new arrivals and the people that are here. It would be my hope that we could say, please, it sounds almost corny, but let's love each other. It does. But why not love each other? I mean, why not?